works. Uh-oh. What are you doing here?
I'd imagine it's probably ESAM putting in his controls.
Alright, so ESAM's going to use regular controls with the GameCube controller. Yeah, Nintendo's pretty much banned this. I actually have a Wii Mini from Canada. So the Wii Mini doesn't have SD card slot, doesn't have internet. It also doesn't have the GameCube ports. And the new regular Wii's don't have GameCube ports either. So that if you were to use the Wii that has the label sideways, the Wii, when you see the Wii reads horizontally instead of vertically, those Wii's don't have GameCube controllers. So you would have to use this Mayflash adapter to use GameCube controllers on those Wii's.
And now the upside is if you hadn't known about the adapter, you'd have had no options. But now you at least have something, and it's about as good as just plugging your GameCube controller into the Wii, so I don't think you could ask for much more. We're getting into it right now as ZeRo's about to demonstrate the adapter for us.
If I were assessing it from my own personal assessment, and I'm not the best at this, but I'd say it has 1 frame of lag. I would say 1. That would be, if I were a guessing man, I say that it is slightly noticeable, but I don't think it's impossible to use. Because a frame of lag can be adjusted to, right? It's less than an LCD screen. And I think we're gonna ask ZeRo what he thinks about it after he's done here. Look at this. Ooh.
As ESAM taking an early stock there.
Some people screaming in the background. We're going to give you an update on the pools just shortly. I know some upsets that have already occurred, and I'm going to
especially in doubles.
Well, no, I'm talking about the singles pools. There's been some upsets in the singles pools, so. Okay. And it sounds like we're about to get another one back there. ESAM. And right now, I don't think I see anything unusual from ZeRo here. He looks pretty solid. I don't know. I don't know if ZeRo is feeling it or not. I think he's starting to. The looks on his face looks like he's like, this isn't quite right. Well, the purple shielding there was pretty good.
Yeah, I was going to say, as far as the technical standpoint goes, from what I've seen from ZeRo, he's been executing pretty damn well. It just seems like ESAM might have been outplaying him slightly.
I mean, hey, Chibo, is ZeRo going to come talk about it after? All right. So we'll interview ZeRo about it here. Oh, he's dead.
And ESAM just enjoying himself right now, nonetheless, too.
This could be your grand final, so you have to keep that in mind.
I mean,
they secretly want to learn each other while they're playing this exhibition match.
Oh, of course.
ZeRo losing early in a doubles match, but don't count him out for singles. Let me tell you, ZeRo hasn't lost a set since he's come back to America,
and he is built for singles. The man can do well at doubles, but singles is his realm.
ZeRo gonna take him out.
Now ZeRo seems to also be having some fun with ESAM also, so. As of right now, ESAM just trying to keep ZeRo off balance.
And Chiba, what are we doing here? We're doing best of 3, best of...
Yeah.
Just one match?
Just a demonstration, I'd imagine, for the controller.
All right, and then we're going to get singles pools for you. Oh, he wasn't trip locked there. He did do that to him in Xanadu in Maryland. He did legitimately lock ZeRo in twice with up B quick attack block.
Because the only time I saw him actually pull it off for a second was at Apex against Anti, but then he ended up dropping it because of an SD.
Yeah, no, he literally did it twice into death, which was, I was astonished. I couldn't believe he got it in back-to-back stocks even.
And that is not an easy setup or application. I know that for the most part, when I spoke to ESAM, he said that shit is not easy to pull off.
So you basically have to get someone to tumble into the ground off a footstool. Usually, that's the easiest way. But if you don't tech or react to an attack, you can fall on the ground in the same fashion. And if you get hit by the quick attack while you're tumbling, you get stuck in that lock. All you can do is get up still, and that's why he can keep locking you.
Those jab locks. Jab locks and quick attack locks.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes, it is essentially a jab lock.
It functions the same way, but as far as title goes, it is a quick attack lock, so. Shoutouts to proper terminology. ZeRo, as always, refusing to die.
Ever. He doesn't ever like to die.
Then again, though, I can't really hold that against him. I mean, you know, that's a pretty good mindset to have.
He was stock tanking pretty good in doubles.
Yeah, he was a nightmare. He forced ADHD and Nairo to camp themselves. A 2v1 where the other team is camping is kind of like, what?
Yeah, he was beating them. He was
beating Nairo, residual damage. But there you go. So, and there it is, guys. ZeRo taking it with the controller and the adapter, nonetheless.
ZeRo.
So we're gonna have ZeRo come over here. We'll have him talk about it.
Hey, ZeRo. Come over here. Oh, hold on. We're interviewing ZeRo real quick, and then I'm going to hop off because I probably have a pools match. ZeRo. So ZeRo.
That was full of salt.
You were?
So
full. I have one too. Right. I've been using it, but I think they want to hear from you. You're probably the best person to ask other than Jason. What do you think?
It's almost perfect. It was actually surprising. I was expecting a lot of lag from, interference and Wi-Fi and stuff. But when I tried, I was like, let's try power shielding, spacing. Obviously, it isn't perfect. Anything that's wireless is not perfect, but it's almost perfect. And I feel that just for a product that was not even made from a company, it's really good.
Yeah, it's made.
really,
it's
really
off-brand. Obviously, it's not made from like Mad Cats or anything. I felt like it had, like when I tested for myself, I felt like maybe a frame of lag.
I say it's 1-2 frames off, which is completely acceptable.
Yeah, you can live with one frame. You can get used to playing with one frame of delay, especially because the Wii U is going to have all wireless controllers anyway, so you'll essentially be in the same boat as everyone else.
The thing is that when you're playing on an LCD, like an LCD TV, the lag is like 4 to 6 to 9 frames. It's a lot of frames, man.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That's the difference between power shielding and not power shielding.
Wait, what?
There are LCDs for Wii U because the Wii U supports HDMI. So
I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Yeah,
anyway, guys, buy the product. It's awesome. Buy it. It's 0.
Or subscribe to Clash Tournament so you can win a free one.
Wow!
Look at that. Chiba's giving one away.
I'm gonna tamper with this thing so I can win it myself. Screw you guys. Clash Tournament, baby.
So ZeRo trying to abuse of power. But all right, so we've got singles pools coming up. I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. I don't know what happened between J-Ban and Mr. R.